Hi, people of the internet. Thank you and welcome to my YouTube channel. We are doing this from the rooftop overlooking into JKI International Airport. So let's try and do some plane spotting direct into the JKI International Airport. The runway. gets somehow busy at this time of the hour. There is an Ethiopian airline in waiting because there is another plane which is approaching the airport. I don't know if it can be seen. Oh no, my camera cannot zoom, my phone cannot catch that one. It's approaching the airport from far. So this makes an Ethiopian airline somehow wait on just besides the runway, because like JKIA has a single runway, so the Ethiopian airline is made to wait. So here we go, you can see it. I'm shaking, but there you go. I guess now the Ethiopian can enter into the runway and get ready for takeoff. It's evening and the sun is almost setting. The west side, sorry, the west side of the city. So me focusing directly this may not bring a very clear picture. So this one is entering the runway. This is an Ethiopian airline. It's already on the runway. It just made of the airport. Very close zooming because I'm just using a small Samsung phone. You can see there it goes up. Again, let's see. This is the cargo area over here. That's cargo area. And you can see planes docked at the cargo area, and still I can see another plane approaching the airport, though it's far. Once it comes very close, you can be able to see it. Airline, but mostly planes. So there is one approaching from far. When it gets closer, we can see it. Since I cannot zoom that far, but I can see it with my naked eyes. You can see it somewhere here. So for that one we can wait until it's maybe very near before we can see it. So meanwhile, these are areas adjacent to the JKIA. So the skies are somehow clear today. It's been hot today, just some few. You can see the sky. It's been like this since morning up to this hour. And can we see this plane which is approaching? Can we see it? Yes, there it is, but it's not very clear to my lenses. It's approaching the airport. For now I cannot tell like which aircraft is that, but it's quite far. I think maybe in future it's a DHL plane. It's a DHL. It's DHL. Yes, DHL. It's a DHL cargo plane. You can tell because it's yellow. You can see when kids already can identify the yellow color on this. It's already on the runway. It has touched down. The engines are rolling. I think it's kind of like braking or something, because the engines are rolling so loud. And I can see also this Dreamliner of Kenya Airways positioning itself or taxiing to the runway, maybe to position itself for takeoff. So we're gonna wait and see, because it has left on the boarding area and it's taxiing to the runway, maybe ready for takeoff. And there are these domestic planes also already on the runway, maybe ready for takeoff. Guys, if you are watching this, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. Give this video a like, share if you can, and thank you for taking your time to watch this. So it's a small plane which is running on the runway, while the KQ Dreamliner is positioning itself for takeoff. Also I can spot another plane here approaching for landing, but as usual, like, my lenses can't zoom that far, so we can identify the plane once it approaches the runway. So as I was saying, in future maybe I'll be considering doing this plane spotting. And like today I just decided to come up here on the rooftop just to do some random plane spotting from out here to the JKI International Airport here in Nairobi. So guys, if it's your first time here, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. Share this live, give it a thumbs up, and let's enjoy over here. This down here is a Mitsubishi dealer for Mitsubishi across the fence here. It's a Mitsubishi seller here in Nairobi. You can see they're even selling Mahindra trucks over here. So We are still up here plane spotting. I can see like this one's approaching. It's somehow close, but again we cannot tell which airline is this. Maybe it's a Kenyan airway. Let's see. Yes, it's a Kenyan airline. It's approaching the runway there. I think it has touched down. These trees over here are blocking us. Easily like identify from far. It's just landed, which I cannot tell. But I can tell because they acquired most recently by the KQ from Seattle. I think there were 8 of them. And this one here is approaching the runway and it has positioned itself for takeoff. So it's already on the runway. I think it's just waiting for instructions from the watchtower or the control tower. Guys, we are doing a random spotting and the most recent landed DHL transport plane is taxiing towards the cargo area. You can see there at the background the DHL cargo plane. I usually see it at times like this hour every single day. I think it's an everyday transport plane to this JKIA. So there it goes to the cargo area. It's taxing to the cargo area. This go down over here. So let's see. I can see one plane is moving again over here. It is taxiing to the runway also. I think it's positioning itself also for takeoff. And at the same time, there is one which is approaching from the west side of here. Meanwhile, the DHL's plane is at the cargo area over there. It's at the cargo area. This is a DHL one. So only I cannot tell the models because I'm not so much planes. But in the future, if I have to do plane spotting, I think I'll just delve much into the planes models and learn more about them. But for this one, which is approaching, I think it's a jumbo jet, it's a domestic flight. I think it's from JOMO jet, and it's approaching the runway. shade. So it's already on the runway. More and more planes are positioning themselves on the runway, maybe for takeoff. So today we are just doing just a random plane spotting. It's not my day in, day out, my vlog, but since today I'm out here and I'm not at my workplace, I felt like day in, day out, I just watch this planes take off at this airport. I thought like, why not do a plane spotting today as we are relaxing out here. So you can see like a beautiful sunset here in East Africa. Very beautiful sunset, and the sun is turning reddish, and it's 6:41 East African time, and the sun is almost setting. You can see it's turning slowly to darkness here in the capital of Kenya, Nairobi, and I'm at the rooftop overlooking direct to the JOMO International Airport. So some random plane spotting. It's not our vlog, but why not when we have time of doing it? Okay, plane is approaching the runway. Let me move somehow this side, and this one here approaching the runway. Which airline is this? Wow, I cannot tell. It enters the runway and directly it's off. It's already going. I cannot tell because it's plain white. I cannot tell like which country or which airline owns this one, because it was taxiing to the runway and off directly. It just hit the runway and there it goes. This is a KQ hangar, a white KQ hangar out here, and you're gonna see it take off to the west side over there above those go downs. The red go downs belongs to Coca-Cola Nairobi Porters. You can see it. It's up and it's taken off. Also there is another KQ plane which was taxiing towards the runway, but I cannot spot it. I don't know where. Okay, it went to the cargo area. It was taxiing towards the cargo area. So guys, already the sun is down. You can see the mountains out there. Those are Ngong Hills to the west side of the city. So the sun is down and it's evening here in Nairobi. You can see it's evening here in the city, and now the sun has officially gone down, and we are doing this live from the capital city of Nairobi, of Kenya, Nairobi. That's Nairobi, and it's evening on Sunday. So there is another, I think it's a domestic flight also for jumbo jet approaching the runway over there, and lights are on from the cargo area and to the waiting area on this city of Nairobi. Guys, what a beautiful sunset here in East Africa. Guys are freezing out there in Canada and in Europe, America. Guys are freezing because it's something like winter over there. But we are so lucky here in East Africa, or in Africa in general. We don't have like these sweaters, like it's summer or it's winter. Here in East Africa, you wake up this day, it's real hot, but not so hot like we are on the desert or something. Somehow hot, and the following day or after in the afternoon, the same day, it's raining like crazy. So here we don't have those seasons like winter and summer. Today it's raining, sorry, and tomorrow it's sunny, and so on. So we are so privileged to be here in Africa, because we are proud of the weather here in Africa, because there are no seasons. Like it's summer, it's winter, it's whatever they call it, or something, I don't know, because I'm not in Europe, I cannot tell. But there is something like fall or something, I hear my friends say. So we welcome you to this super climate which God gifted us here in Africa, because there are no seasons like those. Like you can see me up here, although I'm freezing, but it's because of the wind which is blowing. The wind is so blowing because I'm on top of the building. That's why the wind is blowing somehow, but you can see I'm in a t-shirt. And like my friend, it's the general who is in Canada, Ontario, or Toronto, or something. I heard him say like he's in Toronto or someplace, and it's freezing. He was wearing some heavy jackets and reflectors like an icy sniper. I told him when he was live, like he's wearing like an icy sniper, and he was really laughing at me. But here in East Africa, we don't have those seasons. So like today, it was so hot throughout the day, but not that very hot, but it was somehow hot according to us here in East Africa. So, and now you can see like the sun is setting to the west side, you can see, and we really enjoy the climate out here in this city of Nairobi, East Africa. So we are just doing random spotting. Though at that place over there, that's JKI, JOMO KENYATTA International Airport here in East Africa. I happen to live very adjacent to this international airport. So whatever end time I'm here, I can hear planes, engines rolling from the airport. It's only that I cannot exactly tell which airlines are those, but for sure we are very close to the airport. As you can see, like, there is a road passing over here from this highway over here onwards. It's an airport land, and from here where I'm standing on this rooftop, you can tell like it's just a few meters, not even a kilometer. It's just like let's say like 300 meters before you enter into the airport land. But for sure you cannot go straight into the airport. There are routes you must have to follow. Like, you must have to go this side to this side where you see I'm pointing towards that side, and then you go round like this. Houses you can see here, this ones you can see over there, that's Mombasa Road. You must have to go all the way up here. You must go up here towards that highway you are seeing over there. Let me turn my camera so that you can see the highway. There is an highway over here. You must have to go all the way around through this highway. You go all the way towards that light you can see there. That's an expressway at Mombasa Road. You must have to go all the way there, and then you come to this so many lights you are seeing here. That's where the checking point is for you to enter the airport. So you must have to use this route, this highway over here. My camera is so shaky, but I think you can see this highway over there, the highway over there, back there. You must have to go all the way around 2-3 kilometers and over to this small dot you see over there, back there. That's a toll station for the expressway. Before you come to this area over here where you can see houses back there, and behind those houses there is a checkpoint. That's where you are subjected for checking before you enter the airport. From behind this cargo area around there, you can see jet fuel tanks over there. That's, I think, the storage for the fuel used to fuel the planes. And that's a domestic airline approaching the runway over there. So that place where that plane is flying over, it's a cargo area. And over here, I think this is the place where boarding takes place. So you can tell. So as I was saying, like, unlike when I'm up here and it's very a short distance to the airport, inside the airport, but you cannot go directly into the airport from this side, because you can see, like, these are fields and you cannot enter straight into the airport. So you must have to take a route where passes Cali people from this area here. You can see some flats at the back there. That's called the Pipeline Estate here in Nairobi. So you board your bus, pass from there, and that one will take you to the airport. So you can see the sun has already gone down here in East Africa, and you can see the clouds. Wonderful, very wonderful. You can see, and as I was saying, this is a Mitsubishi Dira selling Mitsubishi Fuso. You can see the FI trucks over here, and some others have chassis, and others like this tank here. I think it's for selling something like milk, because it has an aluminium tank over it, and others are being fitted with the body inside this godowns. Guys, the wind is blowing, really blowing. So this is some Mitsubishi dealer at our backyard, and so as you can see, the sun has already gone down, and here in the slums, and I think it's people are winding out, or people are winding up before it gets dark. So these are the surroundings here. Let me walk to this side so that you can see. This is called Skyline Estate, in the east side of Nairobi here. So somehow now it can be seen a bit clear because the sun has gone down. Before you couldn't see this because the sun was hitting the camera directly and you couldn't see this. So let me walk to this side and try to show you around this area. So this is Skyline Estate. Wow. See? This is our surroundings areas here in the city. Of course, go downs. This is called Emirates. And the sun has gone down. The weather is amazing. Although I'm freezing up here, the wind is blowing at a high speed up here. And we were doing plane spotting, a random plane spotting. Today being a Sunday, me being out here, and we thought like, why not? You can see another plane approaching the runway for landing. So it's very amazing. Though as this west side, you can see like there are no clouds, not as much clouds, but this north side, it's so cloudy, and it seems like towards this side, this is Mount Kenya. If you have ever if you are not from this country, you can check on your Google map Mount Kenya, and you can see why there are so many clouds over there, because maybe it's gonna rain. Or as I can see at the background there, it's like it's raining already towards Mount Kenya. So that's it. You're just doing a random spotting. So guys, give this video a like, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, ESPHONE Ochengo, for more amazing videos from this channel. So you can see the airport is somehow becoming lively because it's evening now and it's almost getting dark, and the lights at the cargo area are on. And it's just an amazing views. Very amazing. Look at the sunset. It's still red in the background, and the mountains, Ngong Mountains, can be seen from the background over there. Really amazing. Look at the skies. Guys, look at the skies. I just wish that I could capture the city center. That's Nairobi city center, the CBD. But if I zoom in, you can see those towers back there, that's Upper Hill, Nairobi's Upper Hill Towers back there. The one with something sharp on top of it, that's the Upper Hill. Some few 2-3 kilometers from the city center. So that's from here, it's the west side, because here where I am, it's the east side of the city, and for this case, if I'm focusing towards the city center, that means the city center is at the west side from where I am, because I am at the Embakasi side of the city. And back here, this is Nyayo Estate, can be seen from the background over there. Those houses with white and black windows and red roofings. That's the largest estate in Eastern Central Africa. It's called Nyayo Estate. So at the park there, it's getting dark. You can see it at the back over there. I think even here I'm zooming out like this, it can be seen. So what a beautiful evening here in the city of Nairobi. This camera manages to bring more light, but as I am standing here, it's already getting dark, and you can see people, not so much traffic today because it's on a Sunday, and it's a beautiful city in East Africa. People call it the capital of Africa. Yes, real nice. Some constructions are still yet. This building is not yet completed. That's why you can see some timbers here which are being used for constructing this building. So in future, maybe it's gonna go a floor higher and viewing to the airport, sorry, it's gonna be more clear and clear. As we consider, like in future, maybe you're gonna do plane spotting, vlog, and as much as I want to conquer this continent of Africa and even the world in my vlogs, I want to travel across the world and meet incredible vloggers, and we're gonna do things. Yours is just to subscribe and watch our videos. Hit that subscription button to make sure you don't miss any of our vlogs like this one. Yes, and we're gonna travel like Egypt and Arab, and those are the guys who inspire me most. Egypt, Norali, of course, and Team Qatar and Arab and Bald and Bankrupt. These guys do inspire me a lot, and so many more. And of course, our very own I am Marwa from here in East Africa, Kenya. These are the guys who do inspire me a lot, and in future I'm gonna be like them. You can see there's a plane also approaching the runway, because now it's dark. I cannot even tell which airline is that, but most probably from what I can see at the tail, it's a Kenyan Airway plane. So it's evening and somehow the airport gets a lot busier. Like there are a lot of planes which are coming from that white skies, and they are approaching the runway. Somehow the airport gets busier in the evenings. So we we are doing random plane spotting, and where we are talking about this city of ours here in Nairobi, and the climate here in the East Africa, unlike the European countries and the America, where right now it's winter season and people are freezing, and here in East Africa it's just a normal weather. It's just normal. The next hour it's sunny, the next hour it's raining, and just like that. We are so proud of this weather here in East Africa, and that's how we live. I can say like we are so privileged to be in Africa. Like you can see, I'm not in any jacket. I'm in a t-shirt. Like you can see, that tells you like even if the wind is blowing like now, but this business up here, we can say like it's not bad. It's not a bad weather up here. It's the sun has just gone down. It's getting dark, but man, the view is just amazing. This place, it's an upgraded slum kind of. I happen to live around here, and we are so proud of ourselves. Even if it's not so good, we're so happy. Like you can see back there, a plane is coming down, and so many are approaching from the far side over there. So that's what I'm proud of. I'm so proud of myself. Like vlogging is so, I'm so passionate about vlogging, although I'm nowhere near like being monetized. My videos are not doing so good. They are not doing real well. So that's why, like guys, I'm asking you, I'm requesting you to go and watch my vlogs and subscribe to my YouTube channel, post me so that I get monetized. Because now if I get monetized, I will be buying maybe a very nice camera for vlogging, and also maybe for plane spotting to the airport at the background over there. That's the airport. You can see it at the background over there. So if I'm monetized, I can be able to earn revenues and buy a nice camera for vlogging, because sometimes I get very bored about this vlogging which I'm doing, because sometimes the camera is so shaky and the resolution is not so good. I can say that the resolution might not be so good like you can see now, and just maybe if I'm monetized and I'm earning, maybe there will be no excuse of not buying a very nice quality camera for vlogging, and maybe you will not be having poor quality of videos like this one, and just maybe we could be having cameras which are not so shaky. Like I was thinking of, if I could get a GoPro camera, that one will enable me like going around and doing quality videos which are not so shaky. If you watch my videos, maybe sometimes they are so shaky and they are of low quality because I'm using this Samsung A14 phone, which sometimes even my customers do call and interrupt my live videos. So you can imagine me multitasking and also being a family guy. Maybe sometimes I take a lot of time fending for my family. So there's so many factors which do hinder my vlogging, but in the future I'm feeling like I'm looking forward to doing vlogging as my full-time job once I get monetized, and I'll be traveling across the globe doing vlogging and traveling content. You can see from the background over there, don't know if it can be seen, planes are approaching the airport. They are flashing lights. They are lined up. Let's turn the camera, and if we can spot them, like this one over here, and there's another one from behind over there, and in the future maybe we're gonna do plane spotting on another channel. Guys, I have another channel. It's called OJay, OJJAY 254. I have another channel. Maybe that channel, I haven't decided what to do with it, but in the future like I might dedicate it to plane spotting, and I think things are gonna be okay if we decide like it's for plane spotting, and it's gonna be doing plane spotting live from the morning to the evening, because now I'm very adjacent to this airport, and we might do plane spotting with that channel. Previously I had put it like I wanted to do it for sports, but who knows, in the future we might use it for plane spotting. So guys, back here, this is Mombasa Road, although it cannot be seen quite clearly, but this light over here, it's a toll station from JKIA for expressway. So hey, I'm enjoying up here. It's a Sunday. My wife went out, they are not yet back. They went out to see somebody, and they have not yet come back. So that's why I'm just enjoying up here, or else otherwise my little daughter would have screamed, "Dad, where are you?" And the live stream would have just ended just like that. So guys, it's been a very nice Sunday, and we've really enjoyed plane spotting from up here to the airport, and it's really a good thing. I've just really enjoyed doing this. This is what I enjoy doing most, and in future, as I said, it's gonna be my full-time job of vlogging, going all over the continent, across Africa, visiting wonderful places, iconic places, and bringing you these best sites to you, taking you all along with me, and visiting wonderful places. I've visited wonderful places. If you go and check on my videos, and I'll just keep on holding the lenses on my hands and doing what I really like and what I enjoy most. So there is no excuse about that. As much as I am alive, I'm gonna hold my lens, put on my shoes, and walk to places where I think these places will be interesting places where you may want to see, and we tour together, me and you, because now you are real my family, and I appreciate your support as you support me. The wind is blowing up here, real serious like nothing. Let me turn my camera over so that you can see this plane approaching the airport. So for now, I haven't seen any coming, but these are very, very big planes coming in at this time of the hour. This is I can see the tail back there. That's an Emirates airline. Yes, that's an Emirates. It can be easily spotted to be an Emirates airline. So the sun still has just gone down. It's 16 minutes past 7 here in the city of Nairobi, East Africa, the capital of Africa. So that's how they call it. East Africa, Nairobi, the capital of East Africa, or the capital of Africa. So I've really enjoyed showing you around. You can see how the city looks at night. Lights are on, and the highway is getting busy and busy because people are now coming back home and blessing themselves for a busy week, because now today it's Sunday and most people are not going to work today. So people are coming. You can see the traffic is now getting busy and busy. People are coming back from joints, drinking, outings, and they're coming back home and positioning themselves for another busy week. We're just a working nation, and I'm proud of this country. People in Kenya really work so hard and so tirelessly to make ends meet. So that's why you can see, like, up here on this highway, people are coming back home. I think people must have gone to enjoy going out to have good times, and now they're coming back home to prepare for another busy week. That's why we are the largest economy in East Africa, because we work so hard and so tirelessly. I can testify to that, and so many Kenyans can testify to that. Anything bringing income, man, Kenyans can jump in no matter what. They are hardworking. They can just jump in and do work. And if you are not a Kenyan and you have seen any Kenyan out there, you can testify to this. Like, they are the most hardworking. We are just a hardworking nation here in East Africa. That's why we are the largest economy in East Africa. So I think you have really enjoyed. You see now the airport is full. Lights are on. That's the cargo area. As I can see, that's the cargo area, and it's full lit. And those dotted lines, that's Mombasa Road. Those are street lights from Mombasa Road. That's Mombasa Road over there. And the cargo area is so lit. Though we cannot see anything out there, but it's really, really amazing watching the sunset from here in South Africa. Although the wind is blowing real hard up here, I think I'm gonna end this live stream for today, Sunday. And if you are watching this, you have really enjoyed seeing and spotting planes randomly. It's not our thing. I usually do traveling content, so this plane spotting and it was random. Only I wanted just to show you on how close I am to the airport and the beautiful city of Nairobi, the beauty of the city. And we have had a great time having plane spotting, a random plane spotting to the JKIA International Airport here in Nairobi. So if you are not subscribed to this YouTube channel, guys, consider subscribing. Write your comments down below. Let me know what you think about this live stream and what you think in the future we're gonna do. You wanna support me with a camera? I want like deny, because for now I really need a very nice camera for vlogging. And thank you for watching. And as you prepare to support this channel by buying us a camera or by assisting us to buy a very nice camera, guys, thank you and thank you. And we have had a very nice weekend here in East Africa, Nairobi, and tomorrow is another day when we get busy to our working stations. Even as we try to do other vlogs from this channel. So by you supporting this channel, it means like we are gonna do more and more content, much better and more clear than this one. Thank you for supporting me, and thank you for coming along. We have been doing these lives for close to all past 1 hour and 10 minutes now, and I feel like it's time for me to end this live stream and go back home, because I've been up here for the past 1 hour and 10 minutes and it's freezing. The wind is blowing at a real crazy speed up here, and I thank you for coming along. So thank you. So because